Good morning, YouTube. We are leaving our delivery, just right there behind us. The load I was supposed to have dropped off yesterday. Got there at about 7:45 this morning. They had one truck in front of me, only one dock available. But even still, it took them about an hour and some change, hour and 15 minutes or so to get me offloaded. And we are empty. We're gonna get...
I thought 55 was bad shit. They're down 45.
We're gonna get 5.5 miles down the road here to pick up from our usual shipper. Good morning so far, pretty chill. It's a little hectic getting into that dock. And they were trying to get me the blind side in there. I said no. Well, all the tankers and people moving back and forth and trucks and yard dog, I said nope. So I kind of had to take matters into my own hands. They tried to get me the blind side in there yesterday too, and I said nope. So just want to show y'all how close these deadheads are. I know on time lapse you can't really tell. So we just left that facility there. And now we're going to go pick up the next one. So we're about to pick up this next load. It's going to go over there to Baytown, the place that always gives me a hard time with offloading. But while I'm offloading there, they're going to be loading me with something else, almost like how I did yesterday. Well, same thing I did yesterday. So I'm dropping off there. I'm also picking up, and then I'm going to the same place that is right around the corner from where we just left. At that chemical plant. Same one from yesterday. Yeah, so it should be a pretty easy day. And if I can knock all that out at a decent time, well, let's say this. If Baytown can offload me at a decent time and load me back up, I should be able to drop the oven off at the plant that's right down there. And then get back over here to the shipper again to preload for Monday. Today is Friday, by the way. So this week, we should probably be able to get 11 loads in this week. Yeah, it should probably be. Hey, there's a cab over. Oh, that's the same one there from the other day, the International. But yeah, I think we're getting 11 in this week, which will make up for the 9 we did last week. So that is definitely a blessing. And then my second oldest son, he's graduating, I think, kindergarten. Y'all know my wife homeschools our kids. And so they're having a graduation ordeal with all the homeschool kids in our area of the same age. And they're having a ceremony tomorrow. So we'll knock all this out today, get home and get prepared for that. My wife is facilitating everything, so I'm gonna try to help out where need be. It'd be so much easier if I could just exit here and get over there, but you gotta do a bunch of twisting and turning and get to the place we're going. All right, start slowing down now. Hopefully this light
in about 1 mile
turns green by the time we get up here this hill. But yeah, thankfully we got that one off, but hopefully Baytown does us right today. Hopefully Baytown does us right. Everything is contingent on them. Like this place here that I'm picking up from. Where's my gear? There it is. This place that I'm picking up from should have us loaded within an hour and a half or so, which is fine. Get to go back there, make me some oatmeal. chill out a little bit. So the place we're going to is right there, but I can't get there because that exit coming out is a right turn only. So I got to go down here, make a U-turn, and all that fun stuff. Can't just exit and go straight there. It's always that gear. I think this car haul is doing the same thing.
Turn left, then take the first left onto Report Freeway frontage.
Yeah, this is how close the deadhead is, y'all. That close. Okay, now he's going around that way. And we're going here.
At the stop sign, turn left onto Report Freeway frontage road.
Yeah, looks like the rain's threatening to come in today too. Kind of threatened yesterday, but didn't really do anything. All right, so we got to go around this curve here. Oh, missed this gear. I already knew I missed it because it likes to shift at like 1200 RPMs when I'm empty.
Use the right lane to take the first turn.
So that's my issue. With these runs that I'm doing, if I'm loaded, she likes 13.5 to 1400 RPMs to shift on that gear. But when I'm empty, it likes it at about 12.
Then take the first right.
And with all this loaded, getting unloaded, loaded, getting unloaded, it's kind of hard to keep up with what I got. And I can feel the weight, but all right, gotta make this turn kind of wide here. There's a nice little dip over there.
Turn right.
All right, got a bump. Oop. A few bumps. Oop. There we go. But yeah, so we'll knock these out, go home for the weekend. So this week was stressful. I don't think it was as stressful because I kind of knew what to expect. Besides the whole ordeal Monday at the plant with all the backing shenanigans. Well, they got a lot more Stevens trucks over here now. First there was this one guy running these trailers back and forth. Now they got a bunch. So Stevens must be helping them move out too. So I've said it before, this business here, they're shutting down.
Take the first left.
And so they got a bunch of product they sold out that they're getting rid of. So dude, Stevens, I don't know why you park right there, dude, because ain't nobody can get out. I mean, I can park here because this is where we're told to park. But, all right, y'all. Let's see where they tell us to go. We are getting loaded. I already got it placarded up. And there's a crap ton of Landstar trucks here today. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 or 5 other Landstar trucks. So, but they're not doing the same run I'm doing. Like this facility, they ship out to different places. I talked to one of the guys. He said he's going to Hahnville, Louisiana, which I've been there before. But I think those loads usually pay about $1,000. He said he lives out there in the area, so this is his get home for the weekend load. So yeah, we're disconnected, and we are waiting to get loaded. But they're already loading us now, so as soon as they finish, we're going to get into this trailer and then take it down here to Baytown and hope they behave today. So, Meanwhile, I made some oatmeal, had some breakfast and everything, so I'm happy. I'm good right now. So we'll see how long this takes, but yeah, there's 1, 2 Landstar trucks, one down there. And there's like 1 or 2 on the other far end too. Trying to get this product out of here. Cool, we're loaded. Took a minute. It is 11:50. We should be over there by 12:15 at the earliest.
Turn right.
To drop this off.
Turn left.
Ooh. That's right, we're heavy now. I gotta shift high, or rev high. There we go.
At the next stop sign, turn right.
So let's see if they give us any BS on getting this off the truck today. And then getting reloaded with whatever we're picking up. Rev high, not high enough. And whatever I have has a surge also. It's some kind of like tubs or something, palletized. And they're stacked pretty high, so we're gonna take our turns pretty slow.
At the stop sign, turn right.
Got another stop sign here. Or another speed bump, I should say. Oh, let's go over this nice and slow. You don't need no hazmat spills or... Can't stand this intersection because by the time you see somebody coming, it's about too late. Once they come around that building. Just like that. Okay, anybody coming? Rev high.
At the light, turn left onto Central.
Rev high.
Then take the first left onto LaPorte Freeway.
Oh, there's a car coming. Rev high. Yeah, we're kind of heavy. It said 40,000 pounds. Well, right under it. Okay. Come on, tanker. I got to catch this light. I can't turn this thing too fast. Nice and slow.
At the light, turn left onto LaPorte Freeway frontage road. Then keep left to merge onto State Highway 225 east towards State Highway 146.
We're gonna take our time with this light because it takes a second for it to turn until we get up here. Come on, come on, come on, tanker, come on, come on, come on, come on, please, please. All right, white car, you gonna stop? Going kind of fast. Just turn slow.
Left lane to keep
kind of heavy. Feel that surge. All right, let's get on up there. Anybody gonna let me over? Come on, chugga, 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 chugga. Let's go, let's go. Gotta get over 2 lanes.
Use the left 2 lanes to keep left onto State Highway 146 toward Caveman.
Once this left lane clears up, we got one more little sharp turn up here we gotta take. Then I gotta get over to the left lane because this lane's eventually gonna end.
In about 9.5 miles, keep left.
And then we gotta work our way up this bridge here. I don't want to downshift. I gotta work my way up this hill. Trying to build momentum. Not a hill, but this bridge. Without turning too fast. All right, come on. Come on, Phantom Cruiser. Let's see what you can do. Got a car on my right coming around. Actually, I do need to get over one more lane because this lane's eventually going to exit. That's one thing about running the same thing every day. You learn little stuff like that. I will have to downshift probably like 2 gears here. Little bumps do not help. Going about 40 miles an hour, doing pretty good. We got a little boat down there in the water. There we go. Got a copper DOT. Oh, constable. Sometimes they be hiding down here. But one cool thing about this run, there's minimal DOT to worry about. I mean, sometimes they are out here getting those port trucks. And some of these tankers or the hazmat drivers. Because that's one thing about, I know Houston, I'm not sure about the whole state of Texas, but I know for sure in Houston, like the local police department has authority for commercial vehicle enforcement. So it ain't gotta be DOT, it don't have to be state trooper. It could be the local police department. I know for sure Houston, but like I said, I'm not sure about the whole state of Texas. Y'all will probably let me know in the comments. But so they can do commercial vehicle enforcement and check to make sure you're running okay. And give you a roadside inspection. But with this, I ain't gotta worry about no scales, no nothing. But big shout out to this agent for taking care of me. I was talking to another driver who's doing similar runs like this morning at the first drop, and he was out saying that he's been running local for her for a while, and she is want to take care of you. But this lady here, I have been running for her for the past 2 years. Is it 2 years? I know for sure like a year and a half, maybe 2 years. Well, a year and a half consistently. So we'll see after this whole local gig is up at the end of May if she'll have something else. Just talking to him though, the local gigs that he runs, he's not making the money I need to make to operate my business and household. He's making a little bit less than what I need to make, but you know, for his situation, he's fine with it. So I may have to find something else, but I might just go back to running my little triangle. I don't know. But we'll see what these rates are doing, what's going on with the economy these next few weeks. But with this, it somewhat saves me from having to worry about rates dropping and rate decreasing. Not rates, but freight minimizing. What should I say? The quantity of freight. These roads are bumpy. Alright, so we're gonna keep straight here. If I was going to the yard, I'd go off that way and jump on I-10. But this week, I did put another $100 in fuel in here yesterday. So I think this week with me doing 11 runs, I'll be spending about $300 in fuel. We'll see. My last day for payroll is Monday. I got to scan everything in on by Monday. And I get paid on Wednesday. So we'll see Monday when I drop off my last load how much fuel I use for the week. But I put another 100 in here yesterday, so I do think that'll last me till end of Monday. I probably could have made it on 250 bucks, but just to be safe with my fuel gauge not working, just want to play it safe. But all right, y'all, we got 7.5 more miles to go, 11 more minutes. Let's get down here. Hopefully there's no train to deal with. We are docked. I guess I had a lot more space over here than I thought. But trying to cut in on there. Oh, this is blind too. You can't see how close you are to that trailer. But we are in there. Shout out to the other Landstar driver. Guide me in, make sure I didn't hit anything. So we've been sitting here for, I don't know, 2.5 hours. So I'm going to get these placards off of here. So when they do get me offloaded, I can skedaddle on out of here. So I'm looking at my logs here. So yeah, I've been sitting here for 2.5 hours. Finally got me a dock, because apparently this load was, guys, the way they had these appointments, I'm not even gonna try to explain it, but just know it's all been BS. So we've been sitting here 2.5 hours, finally got a dock. They did finally put the dock plate down. And we'll see how long it takes for them to pull this product off. And then they might have me go to a different dock to get loaded with the product I'm taking out of here. And then we still have to get over, it's almost 3 o'clock, guys. I don't think I'll be able to get this load off. Not unless they have me out of here by, if they can have me out of here by 4:15 at the latest. So they have like an hour and 25 minutes to get me out of here so I can get this load off of me in time. If not, we'll have to go home with it over the weekend, and at least I'll get layover, detention, or whatever. I mean, she'll look out for me on that. But it's gonna put me behind for Monday. So I don't know, but hopefully they can get me out of here in the next hour and 15-20 minutes or so. So we'll see. We are almost the only ones here. There's 1, 2, 3 more other trucks in the dock. I mean, it was packed when we got here earlier. That's because it is almost 6:30. We've been here for just over 6 hours, guys. Just over 6 freaking hours. It took about 3 hours to get offloaded and about another 3 hours to get loaded. They didn't make me move docks or anything. I got to stay in the same dock. And then once they got me loaded, they lost my offload paperwork. But, so the office has already gone home. There's only like 2 forklift drivers left in there working, maybe 3. But they lost my paperwork. The guy that offloaded me already went home, and it was a whole ordeal. So, it would have been almost 6:30. We are not gonna make it to our delivery today. So we got to go home with the load over the weekend. But I get detention or layover or whatever, so I'm not tripping. It's just going to set back my day Monday. So I don't know, guys. This is just all too frustrating. But we're already placarded up. We've been sitting here for 6 hours, guys. And the other drivers that picked up with me over there, they left before I did. Well, we left around the same, we got offloaded around the same time. I got offloaded first. Even though one guy got here before me, I got offloaded first. But I had to stay in the dock to get reloaded. But they were here for 4 or 5 hours. And the other driver that was next to me, he said he had been here since 10 o'clock. And he was here, he left around 4:30 or so. So it's official to say, this place is an absolute crap show. Absolute crap show. So we're gonna go home. Oh, door's locked. So yeah, we're going home. Because there's no use. I mean, the department that we're going to, they're probably already closed. I think they stopped receiving, or the security or whatever goes home at like 5 or 5:30. So we're gonna go home with it. But it is what it is. I'm gonna go through. I gotta do laundry back here in the truck. I was kind of going through it earlier. Take laundry home, do that over the weekend. Weather's about to get bad. The little town that I live in, I heard that there's a little bit of flooding out there. So I may have to find a creative way to get home. There's an underpass down one of the main roads, and I heard that it's completely covered in water. So I gotta find a creative way to get to the house. But anyway, guys, thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna get on home. Hopefully be home by 8 o'clock when the kids go to bed. But look, if y'all don't believe me, look. I don't know if y'all can see that. Where is it? 6 hours. Right there. 6 hours and 1 minute we've been sitting here on duty. So I don't really care about going on duty, off duty, sleeper berth, because I mean we're running local. So guys, thank y'all for watching. My name is Shymon Spencer. And I will catch you guys on the next episode of Grinding Gears.